It's been over 6 months since the British Kashmiri journalist and rights activist Tanvir Ahmed has been languishing in jail. While the video evidence available in the public domain doesn't find him guilty of anything wrong, the administration in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir has been treating him like a terrorist. A shoddy investigation, compromised judiciary and Islamabad's unrelenting efforts to keep him behind bars have only added to obstacles in his release. People have carried out protests, but not enough to trigger an international response. The media has been silent and now nobody knows what his future would be like.
Tanvir Ahmed is not appearing to be coming out of jail anytime soon. Despite his non-culpability in the crime he has been framed for, the British Kashmiri journalist Tanvir Ahmed's future is in jeopardy. While any international legal assistance cannot reach him, the Islamabad-installed judiciary has been a sellout, or to say it more precisely, a stooge who has only furthered and facilitated the government's repressive ambitions. The government of Pakistan has ensured over the years that the mechanics of so-called independent POK judiciary are under its control and judges compliant.
अदालतों में पाकिस्तानी सिक्योरिटी एजेंसीज के लोग बैठे होते हैं और उनकी मौजूदगी में जज साहब तो कुछ और सोच भी नहीं सकते। अगर सोचें भी तो वो बहुत बड़ा जुर्म करेंगे। लिहाजा वहाँ की जो अदालतें हैं, ये तनवीर अहमद के केस के हवाले से, बाकी भी और बहुत कुछ है, खास करके तनवीर अहमद के केस के हवाले से तो किसी किस्म का कुछ शक और शुबा नहीं रहना चाहिए।
The Tanvir Ahmed case has met the fate of dozens of other activists who dared to raise their voice against the establishment and ended up being sentenced to 70 years to 90 years of rigorous terms in jail. Kashmiri activists who fled the state-backed attacks following their demands for independence are mulling large-scale movement to gain freedom. They say they have the first rights over the resources and time has come to claim them.
लोगों को ये सोचने का मकाम है कि वो अपनी सोचों में तब्दीली लाएं ताकि रियासत भी आज़ाद हो और पाकिस्तान के अपने मामलात हैं वो जारी रखें। इस तरीके से काम किए जाएं कि पाकिस्तान से हमारी जल्द से जल्द जान छूटे ताकि हम अपनी रियासत को एक आज़ाद खुद मुख्तार रियासत बना सकें और उस रियासत के अंदर रहने वालों को जो वक़ार है वो मिल सके। पाकिस्तान ने तो अपने लोगों को वक़ार नहीं दिया, हमें कहाँ देंगे। लिहाजा हमारी बेहतरी इसी में है कि हमें पाकिस्तान के कब्जे के खिलाफ मुत्तहिद होकर जद्दोजहद करनी पड़ेगी ताकि हम अपने वसाइल के साथ साथ लोगों की जो इज्जत वक़ार है उसको भी बहाल कर सकें।
In the last few years, Pakistan has intensified its crackdown on the right to freedom of expression in POK. Political activists and journalists are targeted and charged under draconian laws, including the Prevention of Electronic Crimes Act, the Anti-Terrorism Act, and sections of the Penal Code on sedition and defamation. Media freedoms have been curtailed, with editors experiencing a growing culture of censorship, coercion, and harassment by the authorities. Raising voice for basic human and fundamental rights, demanding for ownership of natural resources and self-governance, criticism on wrongdoings of establishment and subservient judiciary has become almost blasphemous.
वो ये कहना चाहते हैं कि ये जो खिता पुरअमन खिता है, जहाँ लोग पुरअमन तरीके से रह रहे हैं, हर तरह के जबर पर जो खामोशी इख्तियार की हुए हैं, वो चाहते हैं कि इस खिते के अंदर कोई माहौल थोड़ा सा गर्म हो। और मुझे यकीन है कि जितना जबर इस खिते के ऊपर है, जो जम्मू कश्मीर का वो इलाका जो पाकिस्तान के ज़ेरे कब्जा है, वहाँ का नौजवान ज़रूर उठेगा और उनको बताएगा कि किस तरीके से जबर के खिलाफ जनाब वाला कौमें उठा करती है और किस तरीके से लड़ा करती है।
Pakistan's insecurity against Kashmiri activists, both political and social, has manifested in its extrajudicial operations over the years. It has preemptively targeted and suppressed the voices demanding rights and freedoms in its illegally occupied territories of POK and Gilgit-Baltistan. And Tanvir Ahmed's case is no exception, but a grim reminder of brutalities being meted out on Kashmiris at the pretext of law and order. For now, Tanvir Ahmed is in tight Pakistani clutches, with hopes of freedom diminishing with every rising sun.